how should a leader go about building a learning culture in their organization?
Yeah, that's a critical question, and for me, that's really the starting point to in the direction of building a learning organization. It requires a transformational leader. I'm currently working on this, on a book on this topic. This leader needs to be able to build trust in his company. And it's interesting because trust, it's not very well studied in the field of management, but it's a critical question, a critical notion too. It's not easy to deal with this notion of trust. And I think we need to make a distinction between two forms of trust. What we call trust in competencies. Are we able to learn? And trust in intentions. Are people sincere? Are they really willing to learn? Are they committed? So in a learning culture, the leader actually needs to work on this notion of trust. Also, the leader needs to promote a culture in which you are allowed to fail. And as we mentioned, learning, it's about correcting errors. And especially if you want to develop learning-wide capabilities, if you want to develop innovations, you need to accept that failure is part of the learning journey. So in a certain extent, you can encourage people to fail as long as they learn when they fail. So when you explore innovative value proposition, you need to fail in order to learn. You can have a look to the vast majority of innovation. It's a real long learning journey. And it needs to be very clear that failure is part of this learning journey. The leaders, they need to be authentic. They need to act consistently with what they preach. The worst situation is when they preach that, okay, I encourage people to experiment, and if someone experiments and if the person fails, then they will blame the person. This is not the kind of culture you need to have. The final thing is, in order to promote such a learning culture, the leaders, they should ask to be challenged themselves. They should not try to control everything and try to impose their view. They should empower people in the organization and encourage people to learn in the organization.